We're doing another Vuja Day video. How do you feel about this, cameraman?
Yo, I fucking hate it here, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? I can relate, man. They gonna bother me every day. Fuck, I don't wanna do this shit. I don't. So we're back again with another Vuja Day review, right? I did buy some items, right? And I will give my honest review like I always do. I'll go over packaging, actual items, on body, resell, and like basically like, you know, my final opinion / rants, thoughts, whatever I want to say, right, towards the end. But firstly, right, I do want to mention packaging. They did a really nice job this time around with packaging, and you know, I'll give them that. Like on their 003 collection, the packaging was like this like cheap ass fucking plastic, and it had like Vuja Day on it, but then they would put like your shipping label on like the front, right, and it would ruin the bag, and so it was like basically useless. And you know, I give it like an overall like a 2 out of 10 on like previous ones, right? A lot of people had complaints about it, and it would come in ripped, and like your item would be like half falling out half the time. It was a really bad thing. This time around, however, I do think that the factory did the actual packaging so it could be cut open, right? And it came in this like super nice like metallic bag, and which you would pull it out and it would become with a dust bag, and it had its own like pull hang tag and everything like that, right? And it was a really nice experience, right? Overall, like I was really impressed with like the upgrades that they did from comparing like 003 to 004. And you know, I'll give them credit where credit's due, right? Like this one gets like a 7-ish out of 10, but I appreciated the packaging. So for this collection, I really only bought 2 items. I bought the flannel for myself, and then I bought the pants for a friend, right? But you know, I'll be honest, I'm a huge fan of flannel. The details are pretty crazy, and the more I look at it, the more distressing and the more details you start to recognize in it, right? And it's like, I'm not even sure I could point it all out, but I mean, there are some super noticeable ones like in the elbow or like the denim repair in the front, right? But it's overall like a really nice flannel. Like, toss it, cameraman. Fuck. You know, let me show you an on body, right? It has a boxy fit, and I'm rocking a size small in this one, right? And it fits perfect on me. I'm a fan of the color, and like it's just overall a really good flannel. I give this item like arguably like a 8.6 out of 10. What do you think, cameraman? What do you think? Rate the flannel.
8.
It's an 8. Okay, so we averaged that like 8.3. However, is it worth like the 300 retail? I don't know about that, right? At the end of the day, it's just a flannel, but it's super arguable however you want to see it. Now the real question is it worth the $700 resale that it currently has? 700 to 1,000. Let me correct myself. Is it worth the $700 to $1,000 resale, right? Fuck no, right? You're smoking mad dick if you're buying a flannel for that price, right? Just because it has a Vuja Day name slapped on it. In my opinion, you should get the alternative for the flannel, which is by a brand named Free No Cloth, right? Now it will be a standard fit, but I promise you, right, it'll be the same material and the same pattern, and basically be the same quality, right? It costs just as much as the original retail, and if we're thinking about it, since it's sold out, the resale is the new retail, and so you're paying $300 compared to like $700 to $1,000 depending on the size for almost the exact same thing, right? And you know, just make the smart decision. If you want it distressing, just get some firecrackers, get a knife, and just do it yourself. Do something, right? Don't pay the extra $700 basically. My friend bought it. His name is Roddy, and it looks really good on him on body, and you really can't tell the difference. So just make the smart decision. So the next item I got is the green Carpenter flare pants, right? It does contain the same all over distressing and repairs that the flannel did, or if you want to be badass about it, crash, just as in Viswim terms, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of these pants, right? Compared to the photos and everything like that, I thought the color was gonna be crazy, but the color came out like really flat. It looked really boring, and it didn't have any like life to it. And the fit on them was really weird, right? They measured a 29. On the website, it said it was a 431, and I'm a 32, but it fit me. So I don't know what's going on with that. They did fit pretty slim, and if I bought it for myself, I probably would have sized up. And talking to my friends who bought a pair, right? Honestly, if you have really thick thighs, I would actually size up because they're super slim in the thigh area. But overall, I don't think that's special, and I don't think that they're worth the current resale of like 600, 800. Like, come on. Do better with your money. I'd rate these pants maybe like a good like 5, 6 out of 10, and on other people probably like a 7.5 max out of 10. I think they look really good on other people, but from my standpoint, I don't think they're not nice. Rating, cameraman.
Like an 8, cool details, color's okay.
Oh, an 8? What the fuck? Okay. My opinions on the collection. First off, I do want to say on a serious note, I am a fan of this of Vuja Day, right? I do think that it does get a lot of shit because of Ken's past, and everyone knows about that, and it gets memed on a lot because the fakes and a whole bunch of other shit on Instagram. But at the end of the day, I do think Vuja Day excels at for what they make, which is, in my eyes, plug and play type of clothing. It's clothes that can fit into anybody's closet, and it's fit that is really good for daily wear, right? You could throw on any Vuja Day piece and it will just make your outfit look so much better even on bummy days. That's how I wear it, right? I just throw it on and it just makes it look like I put effort in my outfit, right? And I really do think that they excel and is very tasteful with that type of approach. Now, is that the approach that they're going for? I'm not sure, but that's just my opinion, right? And so that's why I continue to buy this brand, because it's just really nice everyday throw-on clothes. Now, on to my opinion on the actual collection, right? I'm not too big of a fan of this collection, right? It looked like tour merch, so that's the best way I could describe it, right? They had this simple Vuja Day design that they put on 4 out of the 9 items, and it just felt really cheap and boring. It felt like a logo that I could make in 5 minutes. I just passed on those completely. I didn't even give it a second thought. The Girls Club hat looked like a gas station hat, and I think it was only really popular because it was a collaboration with Kanye's cousin. And whoever paid $5.75 for this hat, bro, yo, give me your fucking bank account, because you clearly don't know how to act, right? How much would you pay for that hat?
Retail?
You paying 100?
Yes, sir.
100's not bad. I'm not paying anything close to 6. Fuck that. But what's also bullshit about this collection is that every item had its own shipping price, right? Now, I understand that the factory had to do their own packaging and everything like that, but having each item have its own shipping price, I don't think that's acceptable. That's really bullshit. If you bought 3 items from the collection, you literally lost $140, because each shipping cost was $35-$40 on average, right? It did get cheaper as you bought more, but I think it capped at 35 or something like that. And if you really think about it, the retail that's set is not the actual retail. The flannel costs $300, but you have to add on the mandatory shipping price. It's really $340. The pants $450, really $490, right? I just don't see how that's acceptable. We're not made of money, and just to add on basically hidden fees, I think that's the best way I want to say it. It's kind of bullshit. But yeah, that's my opinion on this 004 collection. I overall give the entire collection maybe a 6.6 out of 10. The main saving grace for me was, this flannel. And overall, it was just kind of mid, right? I was interested in the gray sweats, but I wasn't going to pay $250 retail plus the $40, of course. So I'm not paying $300 for some sweats, right? Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this collection. What do you think about the entire collection, cameraman? Give me a rating.
I like it. It's clean, wearable. That's it.
Why?
Bro.
Why?
Bro, get out of here, bro. I don't even want to be bro. Chill.
Why?
Fuck outta here, bro.
No, fuck. But yeah, thank you for your opinion. Thank you. The fuck. Thank you for listening to my opinions, right? Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for.
He's an instigator, bro.
Fuck. No. All right. Fuck. I gotta wrap this up.
Get paid for this, bro. Come on, bro.
I gotta wrap this up. Look, thank you for watching my shitty review. Leave me alone. Stop bothering me to make more videos. I'm up for trying to do big things. I'm trying to graduate next year. My grades look looking mid as fuck right now. I'm just trying to do better for myself. All right. Thank you guys. I'm just saying shit now. Fuck. I'm out.